Alright, slightly late, but here we are. Hello. Hello, everyone on YouTube. It's boy, Memphis XLR8, getting everything set up, getting my definitely not copyright friendly music going. And it's time to play. Yes. Time for some EDO Pro. Maybe that's not too loud. And down just a little bit. Yes. Yes. Make sure my microphone's right. Yep. All right. Okay. So, pretty straightforward today. I'll play some Adamancipator Proclamating. Rudimentary sort of deck list. Might change up in the future if I want to play full-on jankiness about it. Haven't decided yet. Maybe, maybe not. And then I gotta build Empowered Warrior, which I haven't done in like forever. Howard Warrior. Not played this deck in many moons. I don't remember what it does. All I remember is that there's pendulums and other stuff. So that'll be later though. For now, I'm gonna head into it. We're gonna try out some of this new Adamancipator stuff, which it's gonna be a trick. We'll see how it's gonna go. Okay. I'm on my general manicure. Let's see here. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty. All set. Let's just duel a rando. Try out some Adamancipators and go from there. Let's see. Pre-release. I gotta double check I got the rules right. Boom mode 101. That should be right. Close enough. Ugh. Wow, slow. That's what happens when you start late in a stream. People are not there yet, but that's okay. People will hopefully show up. Maybe. Possibly. We'll find out. Here we go. Vincent. Yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta get that Machina deck out. I got the sleeves for like Vendreads and stuff. I gotta get the other stuff out. Anyway, what do we got for an opening hand? Try the new Adamancipator Conductor. Very nice indeed. This is the new monster. Gonna excavate me some cards. Yep, activate this. Activate 5 cards. Get Effect Veiler. That's one would probably expect. Well, that's okay. That's why we play all the tuners. Why you play all them dudes? Alright. Go forth, analyzer. Analyze the situation. Decision-making time. I mean, obviously we gotta go for the blue rock candy, right? Gotta get that extra draw in there. What you do. Is what you do. Alright, let's go ahead for... Let's see. Do I go for the Gallant Granite? That's the question. What we do is we go for Cartham, the hidden gem of the seafront. So I can get an extra normie summon. Then we summon Gallant Granite. Let's see, I've already used your abilities. Yes, good. Okie dokie. There's just so many things you can do with that Adamancipator Proclamating. You can use Gallant Granite to dish Weathering Soldier. Which should nab me the spell, if I remember correctly. In a hot second. Well, let's go ahead and get Researcher. Oh, okay, that didn't actually... Well, I already have Fossil Fusion, so it don't matter. Alright. Well, this is the part where things go from big to bigger. We'll use Researcher's effect, activate some more cards. 4, 5, special summoning. This one. Excellent. So far, pretty dang good. Get supplier going to get myself more rocks. Need to start synchro summoning, though, because I'm running out of room. I'm going to summon out the new Rise and Tiamite. Doesn't really matter who we synchro with at the moment. I'm going to summon out the new dude, Tiamite. Let's see. Pineapple card, activate cards, return cards. Dark in the Graveyard, which I currently don't have. Because you need the new rock for that one. Okay. Might need to run 3 copies of the new rock, but that's all good. Go ahead and just get full Raptite going. Excellent. Perfectamundo. Exactly what I was hoping to get. At the very bare minimum. The very barest of minimums, we will have everything we want. I was really jonesing for the new guy, though. But this isn't too shabby. I was really hoping for, like, the other rock. The new Tiamite rock would have been great. Do I want to do anything else specifically? I mean, this is... Let's see. I got Monster Effect Negate or Spell Trap Negate. That do be the ultimate question. Which would I prefer? Let's see. No. Decision making, man. Guess for now, just double up on Monster Effect Negate. We'll end our turn for now. Oh fuck! I misclicked. I misclicked. Okay, not a big problem. That's a big one, but yeah, I definitely need a third of the dark so I get that extra search off of the new guy. New old Tiamite. Alright, what do we got? Wishes? Extra Monster Fit Negate would have been pretty good. Not gonna lie. Although the Fossil Fusion will help against things like the Jet Dragon. That's pretty good, I'll say. Pretty good. Alright, what we got? Roar of the Blue Peeps. Get out the peeps. Regret my life decisions to misclick. Absolutely. Alright, Sage of the Eyeballs of Blue. Let's go ahead and... what is this doing again? Adds a tuner except for the Sage. Discard this card. Target effect monster you control. Send it to the graveyard. Aww. Negate? Maybe? Possibly? Drill Beam. I should have known. See, this is why that misclick really bummed me out, man. One moment. Hey, Slayer. You left this cliffhanger last stream. Did I? Oh, the Dying Light. Yes, absolutely, we did. Unintentionally, mind you. I just had to go. But we already have another stream scheduled for this next coming Wednesday. We're gonna make sure to get everything going. We're gonna finish Dying Light for sure next time. Sometimes you gotta do stuff. Sucks, but you know it happens. Oh, let's see here. Alright, so now he's got the Spirit of the Eyes of Blue. Let's see. What does it do again? Okay. Go Tiamite. Hey, I really regret fucking this up. Come on, 2 rocks. Good enough. Yes. Back to the deck with ye. Why is this up here? I don't know. Now, I'm trying out the new Adamancipators, and that... Let's see. Hey, Jack. More or less, I mean... The sucky thing about rocks right now is that there's not a lot of, like... There's a few different rock archetypes, but there's not, like, a ton of them. Let's put it that way. So, for my first build, it's more or less pure. I would love to combine it with the old Obelisk for some old janky goodness. I'm just trying it out more or less pure for now, just to, you know, learn the new combos. I'm already learning. One, I need to not misclick freaking Squawky Mare Guardian, because I would have been able to stop all of this. And 2, I need a third of the tuner, or the non-tuner for the new Tiamite. Because you need a dark to get the spell trap search, and I didn't have the dark. Link 2 is... I did look at the Link 2 a little bit. Yeah, monster effect activates, place it on top of it. That's pretty insane. I mean, anything that spins cards back to the deck is pretty insane. Also, I'm probably doomed. Doomed to a single bloody misclick and a single design choice. But it's all good. That's why we're testing and learning. But yes, looking forward to that. I'm gonna need y'all's help when it's time for Empowered Warriors. The reason I'm doing Empowered is because I got a comment on the Empowered Warrior deck I did like 5 years ago. He's at, like, people asking me like, how would you improve on this deck in the modern day? I'm like, I don't know. A lot of the cards in this deck are banned now. So I would like to look at Empowered Warriors. I would like to make something new and spiffy with them. I think it would be neat. No, Gallant Granite! He was my friend. Nah, that's not good. I was gonna Fossil Fusion that. Empowered get support? No. Not even a little bit. That's where the challenge comes in. Well, he reset my Arisen Tiamat, dude. That's... not great. Jeez, Rick. It ain't great. I mean, thank Lord I'm playing the fossil part of this. That'll definitely be helpful, I think. If I can start stealing junk from his graveyard would be good. Eniacraft said some of the cards are flips. How many Empowered Warriors are flips, though? Like, only that turtle that I remember. Also, I'm in trouble, because now he's going for Spit Dragon, and Spirit Ulti Dragon, and Dragon, Ulti Dragon. So unless this dude times out like an idiot, I think I might be in a lot of trouble here. Of course, the odds of that are pretty low. You'd have to be some kind of dum-dum to run out of time at this point. Why would you summon 2 of these? Oh! That counts as a win. How do you do this? 1, this is the wrong play. And 2, why... How do you run out of time, you silly person? Alright. Well, that's okay, because I did need to fix up the deck a little bit. Yeah, let's see. So the new thing... Oh, no, I have 3 Tiamites. I just didn't draw one of the damn things. They got a new rock, which adds you any Adamancipator you want. And a special summons, mind you, so it gets you any of the tuners and a body. And then you have the new spell that gives you any monster you want. So really, Adamancipator's just got like a lot more consistency boost. And one really cool like interruption they got. And stuff and things. But as for Eniacraft... Because the last time I did Empowered Warriors, the combo involved things like Link Cross and a bunch of other stuff that's like, I think Alka Firebrax might have been part of it. There's a lot of stuff that's just banned now. Yeah, the only flip is Tortoise. Much as Eniacraft Empowered sounds cool, I don't know if that doesn't sound like the thing. Regrettably. If you just go Empowered. But when I go dual avatar? No. Yeah, it'll be tricky because it's been a long time since I've played this. Long time since anybody's played it. Let's see, do I want to change? No. I could put another conductor in. Do I want to have too many tuners? That's the question. Like, I like my block golem. I like my stuff and my things. It's a tricky situation. I think the deck list is okay for right now. Anyway, if anyone would like to duel, well, room is open. We got our boy Jank and we got my boy Slayer in. And our new, what's the password for today? I forgot already. Squiddy. because why not? We'll give everybody more time so that nobody are running out of time with that. Not possible. Alright, dual room's open. My brother's girlfriend's dog hanging out for the weekend. She's a Spitfire. Just right by my feet. What do you want, dog? You're draining all my energy so I can't get videos out. I'm working on them, though. I got my top 10 support archetypes video, which in post I realized I fucked up, but I'm going to post it anyway. And I still got to do that Machina train video, which hopefully I can get certain reps to do tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe. I'll see. The full-time work is kind of kicking my butt right now, because it's that time of year, I guess. I think it's the summer. Might just because it's the summer. What the balls is this? I have never heard of this card. Is Mystic Beast of the Forest now a proper archetype with this? I guess it is. Alright, I mean, I remember Valeraphon and stuff of that nature. Oh, it's Melphis. Oh. It's more the flippin' Melphis. Gosh. Melphis are cool. So if I summon, this lets you do a thing. Okay. Hey, Lagger, how's it going? Welcome to Strem. Testing rock and warriors and stuff. We're realizing now that Mythic Beast of the Forest is in fact an archetype now. Which you didn't know before. Okay, so now we got... Okay, Calantosa, so that's fine. Alright. You hit me with the Calantosa, that's fair. Freaking shaman. Get out Melphi Forest. Attempt to slow things down just a smidge. Is it a good idea or bad idea? We'll find out. I'm between Ash Blossom in this deck or if I want to play in Perm instead. Always such a question, like, which is better, which is worse. Also, it's cool to see a Melphi deck actually running the vanilla. You don't see the OG Melphi Rappy that often. So is it just no, it's Cat as well. Okay. Well, that's certainly a much beefier board. And this guy comes back. That's cool. Alright. Activate Adamancipator Fine. I want to hit you with a special sign. I want to put... Like, I'm so used to the one, but do I go for the other now? That do be the ultimate question, don't it? Yep, the cat will activate, the wallaby will activate. That being the troublesome bit. Up against you got Melphis, yep. The one summons two and the one adds another. And the question becomes, when does the seal happen? Alright, let's see. Bounce the cat. Mm-hmm. We got Fenny and Puppy. Okay. Freaking Melphis and their Melphi control. Damn you and your adorable face, Melphi Peppy. Melphis are the pinnacle evolution. No. Reapers. Trust me. Also, I'm very surprised you didn't use Melphi Force to negate Analyzer, but okay. Works for me. Anyway, I'll special summon the new dude. Adamancipator Crystal Tiamite. Because when this guy gets summoned, I can search out another Adamancipator card. It's pretty neat. Get, like, another dude. This is the dude that searches the dude that gets you another dude, as we like to say. Alright, so Melfi Puppy is switching into whom exactly? I didn't notice that the seal gets showing up at some point. I wasn't paying attention. Aha, second Calantosa. Alright, that's fine. But can you handle Harry Potter? Special rock? Sure, I summon Block Golem. Block Golem is cool. Alright, it's Calantosa, Beast of the Forest, pops a dude. What does Fenny do again? Draw this card to the hand, summon a beast from the hand, except for itself. Okay. Pop in Tiamite. Regrettable, but understandable. Alright. Special summon Seeker. I have to assume... No, not that the Melfi Ravage is there, but I have to assume Seal's in here somewhere. Alright, so blah blah blah. Summon this card, then do the fusion summon. Okadoke. Okay. Summon Melfi's Joyous Surprise. Ouncing everybody. Yeesh. That sucks. Luckily, I haven't normal summoned yet, and Analyzer can be special summoned. Both Python. How's it going? Let's see. Special summon Adamancipator Researcher. Activate Researcher's effect. Come on, baby, give me some good cards. That will do, I think. Hot. It was decently hot today. Not like the hottest stuff it's been, but you know, it's summer. It's summer heat. Let's see, I've already normal summon. I still have my normal summon. Let's go for some standard stuff. Go for a rat tight. Got 3, 4, and 5. Special summon a rock. Let's see here. Special summon Weathering Soldier. Fifth have idea. I'm gonna activate the new Adamancipator Mate spell. That way I can search out the new Adamancipator Conductor. A very powerful card. By shoving this Adamancipator on top of the deck, I can summon this little lady out to excavate some more cards for me. Come on. Rock. Whew, that was close. Oh wait, I can summon anyone. Ugh. Oh wait, yeah, I want this one. Absolutely. Alright, man. New Adamancipators. They put in some work. What can I say? Let's go ahead and make our boy Tiamite. There is a dark in the grave, so I will get a spell trap. Very nice indeed. And we'll go ahead and make... Let's see. This is Melfi's, right? So we need to stop... Yeah, we need to stop monsters more than anything else. Boop. And boop. Make big old Synchro Dragon. I still have my normal summonable Qualky Meru Guardian. Alright, what's in the graveyard here? This card's in the grave. Place a card from hand on top of the deck. Add this card to the hand. Target a rock, sink. Oh, the usual effect. Yep. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay. Go ahead and... Can I attack this for some reason? Okay, yeah, that's the last line. Okay, interesting. Certainly an interesting monster. For certain. Alrighty, but we're not out of the woods. We all know how tough Melfi's can be. They got some shenanigans they can do. But I think we're good for now. And this time, we're not gonna fuck that part up. Not this time. Alrighty. Question is, what can Melfi's... What the fuck is this? Oh, this is like that new stuff. Angelessi? Start a spell trial, some dude. Okay. No. Not yet. If you use 2 Calantosos, what are the odds this is the third? Okay, that one... That one I say no to. I don't trust the Wallaby. I draw the line at kangaroos. I don't trust them. Now, little dog, little cat, little fox, that's fine. Little kangaroo, I don't trust. Alright, let's see. Let's activate a Lath effect. Come on, another Guardian. Yes! Can you believe that it takes... Like, it's funny, because Quackimare is such an old archetype. You wouldn't think that they're capable of what they are. It's only thanks to Adamancipators, but they do work. Alright, let's see here. Hold on. Activate Tiamite's effect. If I bounce you first... I don't think any of these effects activate. If you're in direct sunlight, that definitely makes it harder than if you're like in a shade or something. Sorry, Slayer, but I have to. That's what this thing do. That's the powered Tiamite. It's kind of a hard counter to Melfis. But GG to you, sir. Let's see. Thinking if there's anything else cool I can do. Wish I could get Weathering Soldier in the Grave be a card effect right now, but I can't. I guess I should just go for it. Let's not beat around the bush. GG to you, sir. GG. Alright. Very good. So now that's proof of concept. We know the Adamancipators work. It's a question now as to, like, do I want to make the deck silly with Obelisk Conclusion or not? They kind of want to. Like, this seems so straightforward, you know, the anime. I mean, it's cool. I really dig it. I think the new Adamancipators are really neat. It's just simple consistency boosting. But is it silly and wonky enough is the question. I remember one of the finest duels decks we ever had was Adamancipators used to summon out Obelisk Tormentor. That's what something like that. So I don't know. Do I want to do that again? Is the question. Tale as old as the first time I did. Did I do it more than once? I know I did it the one time. Did I do it twice? I don't remember. But I would certainly do it again. It's a matter of, like, is it the idea? Alright, let's see what we got for a hand here. I mean, one thing I do like about Adamancipator, it's kind of like with Dangers, is that they are random. You know, you never know what your board's going to look like until you start excavating cards. You know what I mean? Same with Dangers. You never know what your plays are going to be until the Dangers start discarding stuff. Adamancipators, you can't guarantee what you're going to get. Most of the time, anyway. Maybe some of the time, but not all the time. Summon a rock from the hand. We know I was going to summon him anyway, but sure. Let's summon out Lefiker. I mean, knowing Jank, he probably already has Nibiru. My man has anime main character powers. But I'm not going to worry about him having that, because I don't think it's healthy to just worry about what might be. I'm just going to do it. Yeah, I'm think. Considering how this deck's gonna go, I don't want to duel with it too long. I really want to focus on Empowered Warriors. That's the deck that's gonna need the most TLC out of all of them. They've done it at least twice. One time we did Adamancipator Wicked Gods. Alright. Maybe I will do the Obelisk build. I gotta look at my old builds to remind myself like what I put in, I would just take out Ash Blossom mostly. Take out the Ash Blossoms, and I would take out the stuff that's not funny and silly. Basically how you do it with a silly jank deck like this. Just kind of take out the stuff that's obvious and put in the stuff that's not so obvious. Let's me think about this. I need to synchro summon somebody. The question is, I don't want to summon you yet. Oh, difficult to say. Okay. I'm going to try out some of the other techs I have in here. But the Cool Tunes level 10 synchro, which surprisingly we can make. Put me on the list, coach. I'm ready to play. Oh, yes, sir. We will. I'll have one more duel with the Adamancipators then. Everyone gets to experience Adamancipators once tonight. But then we really got to focus on Power Warrior. So I'm thinking low-key, the Morganite line might be helpful in that one. It's just a feeling. I want to follow that feeling and just kind of do it. Alright, we'll go for Dragite. Draw an extra card. Okay, I see how this is gonna go. I see it. I see it. Alright, let's see. What do I want to go from here? You, and you. Summon out Tiamite. Activate Tiamite's ability. Forget the Moon Mirror Shield. Man, you know what? I might actually, not even joking, I might actually help Empowered Warriors. I don't know. Maybe. That might just be the thing they need. For all we know. Can't play that yet. Can play that now. Activate Adamancipator Mates. Get Conductor. Alright. Activate Signs. Let's see here. Bring back Analyzer. Put another rock on top. Yes. Which rock? I don't know. Somebody. Somebody hip and happening. Get some spell trap stoppage in here. Dragite. And honestly, do I need to do anything else? I think that's fine. Oh wow. Oh, I thought for sure Nibiru was gonna be right there, but okay. I saw the pauses. I was like, am I gonna get Nibiru'd? Let's see, like, what does Jank have to deal with? I got one spell trap negation. I've got the ability to do bounce stuff, and this thing's more like a counter to synchro and Xyz plays and stuff like that, because it increases his monster's levels. But he's playing heroes. That don't really matter too much. Let's see. When it's a monster effect, target a tuner in your grave, add or special summon, then do a synchro summon. Well, it doesn't really affect me that much, but, you know, recovery is always good. Fear? Oh, lordy. I mean, if he had sphere mode, he would have sphere moded me by now. I'm just seeing where this is gonna go before I stop anything. I don't want to just willy-nilly stop stuff if I don't have to. Oh. Alright. Let's see. Unfortunately, that would be game, but let's just attack with a couple dudes to see what happens from there. Oh. Oh. Alright. In the spirit of not just being a butt and just negating everything, I'm gonna... Let's just let this go through. I'm only gonna negate stuff that's like game ending for me. Till then, we'll see what else. 2 things in Yuga Man. Attack directly for Gores. Hope sphere mode at the bottom of the deck. Actually, I think I heard that didn't they make a full art of Gores? I think I heard that they made a full artwork of Gores that does something cool. Well, to be fair, Yu-Gi-Oh's been making a lot of, or Konami has been making a lot of like really super busted kind of cards. Like there's that new Mirror Force trap that's like a ramped up version of Evenly Matched or something. And then now what was it? The thing we were talking about, like the new Gores and stuff. It feels like we're getting a lot more of these one card, stop everything cards. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, the new Mirror Force, like I was saying. We'll take a look at it when I get a chance. Also, is that Mother Flippin' Electromite? Yeah, I'll bring it up in a minute. Let's see. Did I bring it? Okay. Yeah, we'll look at that card as soon as this duel's over. Wait, I wasn't paying attention to what happened. No, my trap card! Sorry, Jank, you took my spell trap. I'm gonna have to take yours. You can play any other spell traps you want this turn. Oh, of course. Okay, that's fair. The new Mirror Force got called by... Oh yeah, I heard in the OCG they banned called by, and I really hope I don't... Well, Lord, if that happened in the TCG, it would be a hand trap hellscape. 100%. 100%. Because remember, if called by gets banned, we have very little to stop hand traps. Other than, like, very specific stuff. It would not be pretty whatsoever, not gonna lie. If called by got banned in the TCG, we would be utterly boned. We would just be, every game would be Ash Blossom, Droll and Lockbird. Friggin' Molcharmy dudes. Would not be pleasant. Not at all. Let's see, let me just look up the new Mirror Force while I'm thinking. I gotta pay attention to this duel though. Infernal Rage is going off. Activate this. Play. Oh, yeah, of course. Just play Millenniumize. Yeah, that does help. People want it banned in the TCG. Why would you want it banned in the TCG? Bad enough that we have, like, what else are we gonna use to stop? What the ver? Try to Mosh opponent's grave, destroy that. Let's see. Pop one of my bros and then steal one of my bros? Bro. Bruh. My brother. Well, if you're gonna blow up Tiamat gonna bounce your stuff. That's just what he does. Back to the hand, Stratos. You'll never hurt anybody again. Not now or ever. Alright. Oh, yeah, that is bigger, isn't it? Well, that's not necessarily good. It's not game-ending, but it's not good. Okay, I can work with this. It may not appear that I can work with this, but I can work with this. What? Oh. Wait, I thought... Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought you got monster. Am I mistaken? Is that Necroid Shaman works? Oh, okay, I do get the monster, my bad. They want TCG, okay, the reason is they want Fool Roast to resolve. Wow. Oh, I can recover 2 tuners per turn, that's insane. That's pretty nutty. Not gonna lie, I threw this in because I could make it. Not because I knew what it did. Yeah, my old deck profile of this is from 5 mother flipping years ago. Had a lot of normie monsters and stuff of that nature in it. Alright. Spirit of keeping the duel going. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but I am gonna summon some nutty cards. Let's see, why can I not summon my level 12? Oh right, you're a tuner. Is there anyone I can synchro summon right now? Nope. Thinking. Okay. Activate Tiamat's effect. Bounce back Tiamat to recover it. That's what you're supposed to do with this thing. We shall see where this goes. Crazy with this game. I don't know, man. I don't know about the direction this game going, man. Sometimes it's like people want crazy cards to resolve now. Like, what does this world come to? I don't know. And boink. Alright, we're gonna make Tiamat. Then we're gonna make Polymerai False Fusion. I teched in one of these for just because it's cool. You know, like why not? One copy of Fossil King. And I've also gone for the other guy, but this guy works pretty good too. Let me think about this. No. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, unless there's another Spirit of Neos, I think we're good. Sorry, Jank. Much as I want to let the duel keep going, we do have a line, and I got a deck to build. Duel would have been a totally different show if John. That's the thing with the new Adamancipator, like in general. Adamancipator is very much a go first or go home sort of deck. They call the Magic Mystery Tour craze. We should have stayed on the bus with the Walrus. Which one's the Walrus? I forget. And GG to you, Jank. GG, sir. Alright, let me just look up this thing. Yeah, here it is. Mind Mirror Force. Opponent controls 5 or more face-up cards. This card cannot be negated, and it can be played the turn it was set. At any of the following timings, negate the effects of as many face-up cards opponent controls as possible. If you destroy them, any of your monsters cannot attack directly until the end of the next turn. Monster opponent controls with the highest attack declares attack. Opponent added a monster effect that would destroy a card. Opponent added a monster effect on the hand or field during your turn. Yeah, basically you can set this. It's like the ultimate going second card. You set this card the turn. They have 5 or more face-up cards. They do too much. They can't respond to it. And you can just wipe out their board, essentially. I mean, it doesn't get around things that can't be destroyed, but that's about it. So yeah, this card is absolutely bonkers. The artwork's cool. Don't get me wrong, the artwork is awesome. But this card is pretty insane. Pretty bloody insane. I mean, it's basically Lightning Force, or Lightning Storm 2.0, essentially. Or not insane, but like, evenly matched, really. But you can't, I mean, the fact you can't respond to it, I mean, not every deck ends on 5 face-up cards, but the ones that do are the troublesome decks. But the thing is, if people just end on 4 cards face up, then the card's completely useless. Poor copycat. Rest in peace. Alright, let's get one more duel with Adamancipators, and then we're gonna work on Empower Warriors, man. Oh. Like I just pulled up the old list from like, what was it? Again, 5 years ago. I gotta remake these slaves. Buffed and Dunsparce. What was this? I did play normies. Maybe we could do the Primate engine. Oh! My original deck list. I just read it. Like it's Python. Good luck and have fun to you as well. Yeah, I just looked at my original deck profile from 5 years ago on Empower Warriors. I was running the Moon Mirror Shield, so we must do it again. And we have like a normal monster package, so I think that might be the way to go. Just for the heck of it. Oh lord, it's a Nubus. It's a Poopus. It's a poop. It's a poopina. Alright, we'll see how this is gonna go. Like I said, this is a going first deck, so this will be a true test of Adamancipator. Here's how well do we do against the wall that is snake traps. Speaking of snake traps, my boy Claranus made another video the other day. If you haven't checked out Claranus, he tries his best, man. I fully support him in his YouTube journey. He hasn't found his niche. Well, he's made quite a few videos. I like quite a few of them as well. The community doesn't really appreciate him as much, but that's just because everyone's all elitist nowadays. Not cool. But I think he makes some good stuff. I think I've linked a few in the Discord. Maybe I'll try to remember to link his last one too. I think one of my favorites ones he did. It wasn't like perfect or nothing, but you know, he combined the vampires with the Machina. That was interesting. It's a pretty cool plays too. Currently doing like all the reptile decks in Yu-Gi-Oh because he's still waiting for. No, like what was he saying? His post is that he forgot to do reptiles during like the year of the snake, so he's making up for lost time basically. All right, we got Divine Serpent de Pupus. Let's see, Terraforming was face down this whole time. Interesting. Fallen Paradise. Spicy, what the balls is this? A Pupus! Let's see. Yes. Excelente. This will certainly make things tricky for me. I see, you're playing to Uriah the heck out of me, aren't you? I see that part coming. We'll see how big Uriah's gonna be. If we get there. Gonna poop right away. Okay. Just want to get all the swamp deities. Okay, so we have at least 2, potentially 3 swamp deities. Cool beans. I can respect the Apupus hustle. Can you respect the fact that I have Analyzer? Ow. Let's see, what do we got going on here? OG embodiment of a okay. Wait. Oh, I thought it was only when they were set. Okay, there we go. I summon out this one. Aha! What say you to that? My Rock Guardian says no to your Apupus. Plus, I haven't normal summoned yet, so that's pretty good. Activate Adamancipator mates. will let me get Conductor. If we're going by the Harry Potter theming that I assume is the, like, kind of the theme of these things, would this be Luna? I guess. It has to be. Loopy Luna Duckgood. She's so crazy and quirky and stuff. This is like, in my own personal headcanon, this is Ron, Seeker's Harry, and then Researcher is Hermione. I don't know if that's intentional, but I like to think it is. Alright, we got Spoopa's Swamp Deity. Doing as one would expect it to do. Indeed. Alright, well thankfully I drew into Dragite. Now, your boy can make good old bigger Dragite. Who's Ron's sister? That was Ginny. But I assume this is Luna because she's got white hair. Wait, when the frick did Masquerena get here? I forgot. Wait. When did this show up? I wasn't paying attention. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't pay attention to what my opponent does. Ah, shoot. Fair. Very fair. Very righteous. Very fair. Alright, let me think about this. That hurts a little bit. Actually, that's a lie. That hurts a lot. Activate Adamancipator 5. I'll see how this is gonna go. Completely forgetting that Masquerena was even there just did not help me at all. Also, I think I'm boned. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead because I'm not dead until I end my turn. Let's put it that way. That's definitely not good. 2, 4, 6. That might be game right there, bros. Oh, no, Uriah. That's sad. How big was Uriah gonna be? 1... I mean, it would have been 4K, maybe. Unless this is the, what's it trap? The Uriah's Fury. But, yeah, that definitely... Yeah, Poopas, they got some serious stopping power. Adamancipators don't like to be seriously stopped. How many face-up cards do we have right there? Oh, man, I need that Mirror Force right now. I need that Mirror Force that blows up everything. I could search next turn, but I know you want to work another deck. I mean, if you want to take a turn to go for Uriah, I'm not like opposed. I just want to get like a good start on this. Let's see, what was the original deck list of? Oh lord, you had a Zold, Link Cross, and Appaloosa in the original. That's how old my Empowered Warrior deck was. But that just showed that's how long it's been since I made Empowered Warriors. I'm just curious, will it be able to work at all? I don't know. I just don't know. Oh no, Saryuja? Yeah, that's 3 bands in the deck. I mean, that's 5 years ago. That's how much this game has changed. Let's see, what else is in? Arching Metal Masher was in there. That's not banned, but that's an old tech right there. Let's see, what else do we have in that old deck? Panicider, which, you know, nobody really plays anymore, but it existed. It was just basically my old Empowered Warrior deck was just abusing things like Link Cross and stuff, basically. Because I guess the deck could do that back in the day. It's just a matter of, like, now all those cards are banned, so now we gotta try something new. What do we got? Odeon number 2? Or is that number 3 at this point? It's one of the two. Alright, what do we got here? 1 cheeky turn, I appreciate. Now, of course, you got to double down that I'm not doing nothing this turn. Although, how does Azaroon work again? If your opponent would special summon while its card's in the zone, ditch. This card negates summons. Cool beans. Alright. Does that stop Analyzer's effect? I would assume it does. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know the ruling on that one. But, until this activates... I'm so glad I had another one of these. The question is, what do I go for? I go for another drag up, but does it really help me? Is the question. Or do I risk it all and potentially lose it all by going for Researcher? I have a feeling it won't matter either way, so I'm just going to summon out more blue candy. Summon out Blue Drago again. Go old school on it, and hope that I excavate 5... Oh wait, I forgot about Azaroon. There was nothing I was going to do against that. Regrets. Alright. That's fine. I'm more curious to see how big Uriah is going to be. Give this man Uriah. We need to sit. We had to sit through this. By this, I mean me trying to get anything on the board there. We need to know if Uriah is going to be out. Gotta know. That's why you need one copy Sardusia. Just to turbo out more draws. Took out the Surge card so I couldn't set it with Lord. It's okay, Spicy. We forgive you. Alright, boys. No Uriah today. I'm sorry. It's okay. We'll get him next time. Alright. GG all, and let's go look at Empowered Warriors for a little bit. This will definitely not be as consistent as Adamancipator's. But let's see. Add a Warrior Spellcast 2010. So I'm thinking, I'm going by my original list. I'm thinking we go Primite just a little bit. Maybe some other normally monsters or something. You know what I mean? That's my thought process anyway. Let's see. Let's go for one of those. Oh wait, no, that we don't need that. A little bit of that. Alright, what do the other Empowered Warriors do? Level 4 normal monster in hand. Yeah, a couple of those. Ancient Secrets. What does Ancient Secrets do? Oh, this is the new card. What does this do? Summon a normal monster from wherever. If you control the normie, apply one of these. If I destroy all modifier controls, holy fuck, this card is ridiculous. Also, why is fucking Kanan the Barbarian Lady, or whatever her name is, on this card? What's her name? Don't tell me. I will remember. Let's see. Monsters of the normal variety. Earth. Warrior. Level 4. There she is. Kanan, the Sword Mistress. With her crazy boob armor. Don't forget the Summoner counterparts. They do things. Yep. We're going to look at everything. Variety. The wrong kind of dude. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna put them all in. That's a different build entirely. That's a different build entirely. Summoner Monk, White Tiger Summoner. Green turtle summon. Dumb summer summon. Let's see. This card's destroyed. Summon a warrior. Ooh. We should throw in, what's it called? Moon Mirror, yes, but there was another card. Is this quick play? No. That would have been ridiculous. Pierce in the Darkness, for sure. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Add a dude, maybe. Tribute a monster. Target a monster on the field. Return to the hand. Nah. Summon a level 4 Lord normal monster from the hand. All monster you control again 100. Wow, that's so basic, but at the same time, kind of nifty. I had an idea. Memphis had an idea, people. Watch out. Memphis had an idea. Look out. Okay, so first off. Funnily enough, I've never managed to crack my fingers this way. They only crack the other way. Anyway. At least 2 of this, if not a third. But what I also need is a warrior. We're just going to go all warrior. I'll go for level 5 normal warriors. Ignite. Oh, we have to keep it with the empowered warrior thing. We need Dragonox. We need Dragoids. I don't know if I need... Let's see. Might need just 2 of these guys. We'll see. Again, we have plenty of room for monsters. That way. Anyway. So, what I need to do... What's the restriction? 1,500 less attack. Go for attack points and go down, down, down. Wow. The level 5 warrior normally pool is a lot smaller than I thought it was. That's a lot smaller than I thought it was. It's really just like ignite. But I want a 1,500 attack dude. That's a normie. I can special summon off Pierce it because this works on level 5 or higher normies. I'm thinking Zanky. Gotta get the jank up in there. Oh yeah. This isn't a janky looking deck list. I don't know what is. Using some new stuff, some older stuff. Not empowered warrior enough. What other empowered warriors can we use? Remind me how the field spell works. Dudes at 300 attack. Discard a card, summon an empowered warrior from the deck. Banish 4 dudes, add an ether monster. Thought you'd be nice for the meet. Nah, she's too big. Much as I would love to do Succubus Knight, she's too big for me to use Pharaoh. Bank gives the potential to bank exactly. Destroy, summon a spellcaster. I don't want spellcaster. Or do I? Wait, what's the blue one doing again? This is the one that lets you add a card back. I'm thinking about silly things here. I mean, I know she's gonna drain my opponent's life points, but she's too big. How many ether dudes do we have in this game? Target a monster and banish it. For the memes. We have to have at least one of those. A couple of these. Okay, this is bullshit. So okay, hold on. There's so many more spellcasters. Okay, let's see what we got. Spirit of the Mountain, Dark Illusion, Man, Lamoon. Spirit of the Mountain, you say? Alright. As we gotta put in some more standard stuff. Oh, I thought for a second we had another Moon Mirror shield. Does this get Moon Mirror here? Summon a level 6 Lord Fiend and a Dark Monster. This is like Bell support. No, I can't use this. What was I gonna... Something else I was gonna do. And I got a bet on an extra deck too. That's the thing. Thinking... What was I doing? Like, this is a very straightforward deck. It's not a lot of... This isn't a deck about a lot of negats and the things of that nature. Got some stoppage to it. But like, this combined with this is pretty damn potent right here. Just that alone's an instant field nuke or a draw or whatever I want. Gotta make sure that the empowered warrior part, as small as it is, evenly. So we'll work on the main deck in a hot second. I just want to look at some potential things in the extra deck, which aren't going to be the jankiest things in the world, but Dragon Lords. That dude. Dudes always do me some good work. Let me think about this. I feel like I need more so this is probably going to go over 40 deck or 40 cards, I'd say. It definitely needs some like other stuff. Basic idea of this deck is get out some normie dudes with the usual Primite shenanigans, along with empowerment. So I can discard cards to bring out like Refer and Kanan and stuff of that nature. But it's only for the Empowered War, but I get these dudes out. Add the Trish fusion. Isn't that one like kind of weird? Monsters in the hand or field are spelled with the X by banishing the both cards you control. What does this do? It only gets its best effect when I use it only with dragons. I don't think I should use this. This only works like with dragon. I'm not running dragons. I'm running warriors and spellcasters. Also, I should run a different normie monster because I need more spellcaster action. Gotta even things out. Who is a normal level 4 spellcaster? Gemini Elf? Mm-hmm. Classical. But Neo the Magic Swordsman. Even more classical. Who the hell is this? Magical King of Dimension Zeta. Guy looks like a bad art project. Rogue Doll. Gentleman Dude. Ancient Elf. Mystical Elf. Like, obviously, Gemini Elf is slightly better, but Neo the Magic Swordsman. We have to do it for the memes. Let's see what else. I'm thinking this deck will be more like Exceeds and Links and stuff. So let's look at our Warrior Exceed pool of the rank 4-ish variety. In terms of offensiveness, let's see here. No. No. Too big, no. 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 Maybe. Also maybe. I mean, when all else fails, blame Soleil. Let's see. Exorcist or Michaelis? No, not Michaelis. Twins of the Eclipse? No. Photon Lady? No. Atlan Box? No. Tempting, but no. Let's see. No. Temptation, man. Temptation. This is probably one of the hardest parts of deck building. It's like, you make the deck. Now you gotta have a support in the extra deck. What do you put in that's good? What do you put in that's silly? And what do you put in that'll actually work? Turn damage card, potential materials, other cards attack. I mean, just as a beat stick. You know what I mean? Okay, so now what if we do is... Are there any exceeds that specifically deal with normies, is the question. Well... Maybe. Spicy tech card. Let's see. Utopia, the Lightning. Cool. Now we need some normie monsters in the Link variety. Which again, I wish that worked with like Pierce the Darkness, but that doesn't work on that, sadly. Normal monsters, and then there's non-effects, which is going to be... I thought this was even limited. And let's just put in some like standard stuff that's like honestly kind of just like there. But that can be figured out as we go. What? Not enough slash. I wish. Actually, I'm surprised. Dang, we haven't. Oh, I don't know if it's. I don't think it's on Mass Duel yet. But there's a support for slash draw. Invincible Demise Lord. All we need now is slash draw to go to 2, and this will be like slash draw all over again. Star Slayer. Who's Star Slayer? Like Star Lord. Oh, Typhon. I forgot Typhon's name. I don't remember all their names. Damn it. I was kind of looking for like a rank 5 exceed. Also, my computer's slowing down a little bit. I gotta take this thing in. Because Necro finally got his computer looked at after years of asking him to do it. And the boy had more bugs on his computer than if he had, like, poured cockroaches on it. I don't mind telling you. But I've also gotten games through his computer, so I should probably have mine looked at next. Also, it needs a slight cleaning, and I can't get the freaking fans out. Let's see. I didn't realize that Doom's had a new monster. What does this one do? Add a Doom spell trap. Dooms exceed. Let's use anybody. Get a spell trap, destroy a card on the field. Destroyed. You can summon a non-exceeds Dooms. No. Power. I heard this thing was good once before it was outdated. Yeah, that was like it was 5 years ago, and so I'm looking at my old deck list. It was 5 years ago. They could abuse Link Cross and Isolde and all sorts of stuff. We're making a deck that's one part really cool combo, one part's complete meme show. Will it work? I have no idea. Am I going to try it? Hell yeah. I just got to finish out the extra deck real quick, and then we'll get to testing it. What is just a really good rank 5 exceed that does not have a lot of restrictions to it? Let's see here. Decks of weapons, Sue ships. I wish. I mean, theoretically, the Mayo, Voodoo dude's freaking Hound guy. Damage to my battle opponent's card effects turn to special. Actually, this one wouldn't be that bad. I'm going with this one. I mean, as an emergency in case of emergency break glass scenario. This card's it's Regeki, it's Harpy's Feather Duster, Pot of Greed, and Monster Born all wrapped into one. Okay. Well, ladies and germs, I'm sure you're going to kick this deck's butt the first few duels, but let's give it a shot. I want to see the first instance of what does Empowered Warrior look like in this day and age. I can already tell I could probably use another copy of Pierce to Darkness for this particular build, but for now, let's see. Oh yeah, lag. We didn't give him a duel against Adamancipator, so yes, you go first. Absolutely, my bad. Alright, let's go. Excellent. Alright, what do we have in opening hand? What do we have in opening? Activate Empowerment and activate its effect. Discarding the Spirit of the Mountain. Let's see. Summon a dude. This adds a dude. Let's see. Summons a dude face down. I'm gonna get out Arnis. Set a card and pass turn. See what happens. Yeah, with these Angel Lechies, is this like a new thing? What do these do? Let's see. Card a card, summon 2 Angel Lechies. The extra deck. Place a dude from the extra deck and the spell trap is a space up spell trap. I assume that's not that's like a major like big thing right here. Oh boy, what do these do? Searching Angel opening to E4. Bastion. Listed. Banish my stuff and give me a monster. What on earth is going on? I don't even know. These seem oddly familiar for some reason, but I couldn't tell you why. Listed. Are these like chess pieces? These look like chess pieces. That's a knight, that's a rook, that's a bastion, I think, or possibly the queen. Or bastion, bishop. Stop. Stop blowing up all my cards. Stop it. Deja vu strikes again. It's another chess-themed archetype. But student, this is the 5th time this week you've shown off a chess-themed archetype and you've killed. And I cannot. Okay, I can't evenly match. Cause I got the field spell. Damn it. That didn't help. That doesn't help at all. I mean, it's the first duel of this day. If this had gone perfectly the first time going, I would have been very much surprised. Okay. Well, knowing that things are bad, like really bad, I guess I'll summon out Dragonox. I'm pretty sure I'm doomed, because I don't know what any of these cards actually do. If your opponent goes first, play this card during the standby of their first turn. Oh my, what the wording on this is ridiculous. Place a field spell, summon 1 level 2 or level 7 dude from the extra deck zones, and then just, you can just literally play this during your opponent's standby if they go first. That's insane. That's a little nutty, not gonna lie. Just a little nutty. Just a smidge. And then this is going to give me a stuff, negate my stuff, activate stuff, burn me, activate something, and bounce yourself. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just taking burn damage after burn damage after burn damage. Oh, yeah, well, I got frickin' Typhon. Say to that. I assume that you're gonna say something ridiculous to this too. I can only guess. Let's see what's this doing now. Adds another trap card. Alright. I have no idea what these cards do. This is kind of seems like a ridiculous archetype, but maybe they're a lot more fair than I'm giving them credit for. Target a monster in another column, banish it. You can target a card in this card's column, banish it. Target a monster opponent controls, banish it. Banish everything. I guess. Which is this thing that's burning me? Oh, here it is. So every time I do something, I take burn. Why does every new ridiculous archetype have to have burn damage? Seriously? Why does everything have to be burned? Memphis is not a fan of this. And this. Gotta bounce a dude, bring out that dude. Thankfully, it can't use its effects, whatever those happen to be. But I'm pretty much... Well, oh, wait, no, I can do this. I can do this! I put in one copy of Ether. Well, I can add a copy of Ether. I can't actually do anything with Ether. But I can add it. Burn is cool, according to... Yeah. Yeah, pretty much every new archetype has to be like 50 different combos. And... You know... 100 different starters to those combos, and you gotta be able to omni-negate and or interrupt everything, and you gotta have burn in there too. Basically, yeah, you can banish my cards and then bounce your card back to make yourself a monster. There's really no downside to these cards. GG to you, like, that was a little redonk, but okay, that's kind of neat, I guess. I think. Okay. Let me just change a little bit. I'm wondering if I even... Wait, do I even need empowerment? I mean, it kind of goes with the whole theme. No, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just wish I could have gotten started. Let's go. Let's reduce the number of level 5s in the deck just a little bit. You don't need to be too crazy about it. All right, next. I wasn't even really paying attention to my record right now. I guess not counting the guy I started the day off with. I guess we're 2-2. It don't matter too much. Just curious, like, what did it look like? Alright. Duel numero dos. It's okay. What is this? Lightning. Okay, add a thunder dude. Cannot summon. Is this Blitzkrieg or whatever? Might be. No, it's Sacred Beast. They're even more. Oh, frick. I like I'm testing a new janky deck and everyone's bringing the crazy combos. It's a hazing thing. You know, you gotta get the crazy combos out first. When we get the rotation back to jank, he'll give me a duel where it's just janky deck versus janky deck, and then we'll see some insanity right there. But this is probably going to be another long turn, and I don't know if I got things to stop this. This is telling me one thing. I might need to include more interruptions to let this deck have a chance. I appreciate that, Spicy. I'm not asking for it to go easy on me. Don't get me wrong, Cole. I'm just like, I'd like to have a turn where I can like do stuff. That's all I really care, because otherwise, like, I can't really test a deck if I get no turn. Was that motherfucking Slifer? Oh yeah. I mean, that doesn't sound good considering what I'm up against, but I'm always a fan of anything they can just throw in random Egyptian gods. Although Slifer's more of a control boy. That do be the thing. Gotta check YouTube real quick. I think, yeah, other than me, nobody's really played Empowered Warrior in years. He's going by YouTube standards. I'm just like, yeah, that's 5 years ago. That's 5 years ago. Those are mine. Those are mine. Oh no, this guy was 4 years ago. Alright. 10, 6. Yeah. So all in all, Empowered Warriors are old. That's what we need to understand. Also, what happened to your hand? I assume this is all part of your strategy. But it's still confusing to me what happened to the hand. Let's see. This is gonna get you another this. Another that. You got this dude. That's the new one. What does it do? Oh. That didn't seem that bad. And this is the part where something bad happens, right? We can light the flame for the decks beyond the general mem. Yeah, man. It's like... just people haven't played the deck in so long. Unaffected the opponent's activated spell, so it only monsters will work on Raviel. Got it. Send 3 cards. Get a Sacred Beast, dude. Unaffected by spell traps. Which I think is ridiculous. They just do that, but you do you. Activate my field spell, the Empowerment field spell. Make all my warriors, spellcasters, and dragons a little bit bigger. Summon out Primite Aether Barrel. Get Primite's Lordly Load. These Sacred Beast spawns? Oh, they are. Okay. I was just reading, like, what does Raviel actually do? Add myself... Primite Fusion. I really wish there was an Empowered Warrior that was itself a normal monster. That would really help this deck out, like, a lot. Oh, and I forgot the Morganites. I really should run the Morganite engine, just because I don't have hand traps. I should just be running it for, like, the extra draws and stuff. Get that going. Let's summon out... Summon out Dragotes. What was the restriction on load again, so I double check? Can I activate the effects of special summon monsters on the field this turn? That's fine. I don't need to do that. So the big question is, who we summon? Neo, the Magical Swordsman. Alright. Neo. Ba ba ba. Oh, honey, honey. Here he is. And as expected, that's why we saved this. Yeah, you can know about my fusion spell, that's fine. No Raviel for you. Oh wait, this doesn't work on Raviel, I'm dumb. I forgot how to read. I read that effect a minute ago, I'm like, I forgot. Damn it! Alright, okay. Let me think about this. This is not the end by a long shot. We are not dead yet. We are fully prepared to do a thing. I just need to, like, not die. And I'll be good. Oh yeah, and Dragotes does his effect, so I get another card. See? It all works out. Let's get Red Sparrow. I assume this is the part where a bunch of these are going to activate. This card is in the grave. Add it back to the hand. This is the one that gets you a field spell or a continuous spell trap. And that spell comes back. And this trap hasn't done anything yet, because you don't have the cards to do it with yet. Okay. Yes. So this is the one that summons out two... The summons out itself again. Uh-huh. There we go. Summon them all out. Okay. And then this is going to get, yep, the trap one. The trap one gets the trap one going. Get all three of these. This part I find ridiculous about the Steep. Actually weird, because these came out a while ago, but then people just stopped playing them all of a sudden. But like, you get a trap card that can just activate 2 other copies of itself. For very little restriction. Also, Obelisk is here, so that's cool. Hey, Obelisk! How's it going, buddy? Hey. Neato. Alright, well, thank the Lord I got Dragonics. If anyone will save me, it's him. Yeah, that's right. I was prepared for this. Who said I wasn't? Who said I wasn't prepared for this? Of course, the tricky part's going to be what's coming up. Now, we got to deal with Uriah, who's like... Does he just blow stuff up, or does he negate too? I don't remember. Yeah, he blows stuff up. And that's a bad thing, and he's big too. Oh boy. And this is going to place 2 more of itself, reveal the dude, get a field spell, and do another dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked Sacred Beast. I thought that, like, their middle support line was the best one. This feels overdone, to a degree. At least in my mind. Just like one card that gets 2 other cards, that gets you another card, that gets you the more cards. It just feels a little overdone. That's just my personal take on the matter. Alright, Ether Barrel. Sure, you can come back. Sure, why not? Let me just double check things. Okay. Activate Empowerment. Discard Cannon, the Swords Mistress. Special Summon... Get Dragotes. Yes. Then... summon out Ether Barrel. Use his effect. Get... another Lordly Load. Just really just have to worry about Raviel, right? Pretty much. More or less. Yes. That is, in fact, the case. Alright, let's get Drill Beam. Set that up. Excelente. Now... let's see. Yeah? Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thinking about this. Meet my boy Utopia. Then we go for the lightning. Oh fuck, what is this doing now? What does this do? So this card, special summon, do a thing. I'm definitely afraid because I don't know what some of these cards do. Alright, activate Primite Fusion. Summon out First of the Dragon Lords. Yes. Alright, battle phase. Grifo. Wait, what did it do? Next damage is 0. That's fine. Alright. Let's attack into Inferno Man. And let's just get rid of Uriah, because he's a troublemaker. Then, attack into Raviel, using Pierce the Dark, beat over it. Boom Makachu. Then, oh wait, I can't use that for that. That's fine. I'll end my turn. Woo! Not out of the woods, but looking better. Definitely looking better. Looking a lot better than we thought it was going to look. Let's put it that way. We still got to deal with Thunderclap. Hamon Cheese has yet to show his face. Mind Shuffle is going to add a card. You know what? I don't want you to. I don't think I do. I don't think I want this to do things. I don't think I do. I know another Sacred Beastie Boy is going to show up, and that's not good for me. I gotta do something. See what's gonna happen here. Because I'm liking the direction so far. I do feel like this deck does need a lot more work. I really wish Empowered Warrior had a Norman monster. That would open up so many possibilities. So many. Not just the Primite engine, but like Rescue Rabbit, potential. Yeah, the level 4 Empowered Warrior. Rescue Rabbit would be great. We could get just, you know, more Pierce the Darkness stuff and shenanigans. 100%. If Konami did make an Empowered Warrior support line, definitely needs some Normie monsters. At least one. Maybe 2. And they have Dragon Warrior Dispel, so I'd say one of each. One Normie Dragon, one Normie Warrior, one Normie Spellcaster. Alright, so let's see. We got Abyss's back, which is not good for me. What is Skull Servant guy doing again? I don't remember what he does. Alright, 3 cards in the graveyards, including a card that mentions this thing. Place on the bottom of the deck. Summon this guy. Okie dokie. That reminds me, I gotta make the new Skull, the Summon Skull stuff, because I never looked at it. Empowered Warrior, Warrior of Empowerment. He's just... I don't know, can I make the joke about, like, he's like, I don't know. How do I word this? Yeah. That's not good. What was I gonna say? He's empowered? Like, what do I mean by that? What does it even mean? I don't know. But yeah, Obelisk is going to destroy all my boys, and that sucks for me. I'm in danger. Yeah, that dragon was kind of the thing keeping me alive on junk. I want to double check it. Yeah, I can't just revive it. That would have been nice, but I can't. Thankfully, Obelisk can't attack. That would have been bad. Very bad. Oh lord, there's another one. Get Ham on Cheese, who surprisingly has not shown his face yet. We got Hamon and Raviel in the hand. Spell traps keep coming back. That's just what this deck does. Oh, and the free +2. Bonkers. Bonkers, balderdash, and I'm boned. I was low-key hoping that First of the Dragons was gonna carry me for a little bit longer. They let me get a hit in, but now I'm really screwed. Lord of Searing Meat. Meat! Alright, we're not dead yet. Whoever said we were dead, you're wrong. I ain't dead. I'm alive, man. Alright, summon out Primite Dragon Aether Barrel. Use his effect. Yet... Hold on, let me double check something. Maybe. Maybe. Thinking about this. I'm gonna search... Oh, that's my board. Either way. I'll get Primite Roar. I'll activate. Discard a card. You gotta tribute. Oh, you can't even use Infinity Raviel, can you? Hey, balls. Now I can't do that. Okay, I'm dead. I can't. Oh, wait. Right. That got banished. Shoot. Well, I'm officially dead. I should have gone for Lordly Load to force that. That's on me. I had a plan. I was gonna sit on Baguska. Sit on Baguska for a turn, maybe. And then go for Double A Zeus. That was the plan, basically. Well, it worked too, but unfortunately I goofed. So, I'm just gonna clear out the board. Send Zanky to the graveyard. And end my turn. Gosh darn it. I mean, ignoring the whole immune to spell traps that these things can do, non-respondable spell trap removal is hurtful, man. Especially to my deck, where I kind of need my spell traps to live. Then you think, what if I ran Battle of Golgunda in here? Maybe. That's the thing. There's so many options in this game nowadays. It's like, where is the right direction to go? I could run... Oh, hold on one second. Something's activated. Ah, yes. Yes. Why not? Zanky, attack! Uh-huh. At the very least, Zanky got to do something. But what was I saying? I was saying, like, there's so many options, it's hard to tell which direction's the right direction. What gets you the most bang for the buck? Like, I could run the Primite engine just fine with this, but do I include, like, Fallen Virtuous? Do I go Battle Golgunda? Get rid of, like, half the extra deck for a bunch of fusions that are used for, like, certain strats? Hope for the best. Banish this card, add another Obelisk. Then you can normal summon it if you want to. Which you do. Alright. Although low-key would have also been cool if Slife was here, but, you know, Obelisk gets the job done, so GG to you, Slayer. Good job. Alright, well, I mean, that was still it felt like we were going in a better direction, so, like, I like that. It's just a question of, like, which is the right direction? You know? It's gonna take a lot of work to make this, like... It doesn't need to work. It just needs to function in the modern game to a degree where, like, you can have a game, you know what I mean? Like, that was a good start. There was definitely some movement there. I felt the movement, I saw things happening, but the minute the first of the dragons got flipped, it was game over, because he was like my ace in the hole for that duel. And this guy counters a lot of the stuff that was going on there. Also, where the hell were you, Ancient Secrets? Didn't help me at all. Why didn't you help me, Ancient Secrets? I think it's Jank or Spicy next. I think it's Jank, if I'm not mistaken. And just today is a night that Slifer and his affiliates are just not well. Like the old school Uriah didn't get to show up, and then Slifer didn't get to show up. Only modern Uriah got to show up. Kind of weird. Little weird. Little strange. Little strange. Dog. What is it? I have Yu-Gi-Ohs to play. Brother's girlfriend's dog. She's very... Like, she said the dog's sick and not long for this world. I've yet to see this because she's a spunky little pit bull. And she's very lovable. Very lovable. Come here, you. Come here, you. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. This is Stella. She's very lovable. And she's also very stinky. Sadly, George doesn't like her too much. He tolerates her, but he doesn't want to play with her, sadly. What do we got for this hand? Not bad. This works for me. Alright, let's go for Primarch Load. Get our boy Either Barrel. Well, normal summon Either Barrel. This looks like a pretty good opening hand, all things considered. So we'll set Drill Beam. Good. Activate Empowerment to make monsters a little bit bigger. Activate Lordly Load to get out Neo. Actually, since this summon is in defense, I should look for a warrior with, like, better defense, maybe. Or a spellcaster. George might get jealous. I mean, maybe. He knows he's my number one always and forever. You better know that. I'll kick his butt. Let's see. Okay. Activate Ancient Secrets. Draw 2. I mean, that's not bad. Looking for a little bit more to that, but that'll work. Alright, activate Empowerment. Discard a card. Get myself Dragotis. Set one more. Activate Ether Barrel's effect to ditch Bit of the Mountain. And a turn. Alright. I have set up my immovable wall of stuff. I have done what must be done, and I've played Neo the Magic Swordsman. Let's see. Oh, it's Heroes. Okay. The Revenge of the Heroes. Alright. This is where things get... Fusion. Yeah, this is a cool card. Discard a card, reveal the dude. Add a material if it's listed on another dude. If it's for normal monsters, you can get multiple materials, which is cool. Who the hell was that? Phoenix Enforcer. Okay. Awesome. Phoenix Enforcer, getting Evian and Bastiontrix. Honestly, this... Yeah, Fusion Draft, it's almost better than, like, Divisive Diver, or whatever his name was. Honest and for truly, I think it is. Hard to think, my man. I can't afford you to Infernal Rage me. The Infernal Rage Baiter will not be happening right now. Fusion Recovery, on the meanwhile, will definitely be activating. Now, there's a Jaden Yuki moment right there. It just has Fusion Recovery waiting in the wing. Balls. Okay, Dragotes, thankfully, destroyed. This will activate in the end phase. Well, at least I'll get something. Get a little something. Alright, Dragotes, you know what? Pain in the Swords Mistress. 100%. No regrets. Alright, what are we gonna go for here? Aether Barrel. Yeah, I definitely gotta do the Morganite engine in here. It would be so much better. Cut down a little bit on some things, and then just put in, like, a couple Time Tearing and one copy of End Exalting. I think that would work pretty good. I think so. Alright, let me think about where I want to go with this. A lot of options, a lot of things. Dude, that's why I need Morganite, so I get double normal summons. Go, Kane and the Swords Mistress. Look how big she gets huge off of this. Every normal a different name in the graveyard, which I have like 2 of them. It's a 600 point boost, plus that's 900 point boost. Zanky, come forth. Now all the different normies I run in the deck make sense. I should run more of these. It's hard, man. Empowered Warrior needs a support line, man. It could really use it, man. A little something, little nip. A little nip of something. Alright, well, specials summon. Yeah, bring out Dragonox. Then, I can't use his effect, sadly. Though I really, really want to. Barely an engine at this point in Yu-Gi-Man, so they don't have that juice. No, I'm telling you, these guys can have the juice. I just need some, like I said, like a normal of each, maybe another Empowered Warrior Pendulum or something. Or Summoners. Like, okay, they need a little bit of everything. Let's be realistic. Empowered Warriors need a little bit of everything. But I feel like they can still do something. Alright, what do I want to Exceed do? Wait a minute. No, we're good. I was making sure I wasn't doing something stupid. As I am known to sometimes do, if I play too long, I will do stupid things. That'll do it. I don't want powers, though. I just want, like, the ability to consistently combine with stuff, and I forgot I had the chain off. Oops. That's not fine. I wanted Zanky on the board anyway. You know what? I prefer Zanky being on the board. Thank you very much. I didn't even want to play Masquerade. I wanted Zanky around, but look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's 2,700 points. He's huge. Fucking huge, man. How many normies do we got? We have all 3 normies in the grave, so this gets no more stronger. Or does it? Once I get Aether Barrel back out here, and then we put in a surprise tech of Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder. Can you imagine? That would be a spicy tech. Throw in Haman. Haman would go well. Yeah, he would go hard. No. My extra attack points! Ew! Dang it. Alright, that's fine. I didn't even need any of that. Think about this. Lordy load. Bring out another Kane and the Swords Mistress. Why her? I don't know. Maybe. No real reason. How huge they get. Alright. Activate Ancient Secrets. Balls. Oh. That's okay, I was just gonna... Oh. I can summon a monster from either graveyard. Or I can just draw two. No. We know what we must do. Spirit of the mountain, arise. Okay, what are the odds this is Spirit of Neos? It's not. Well, Jack, good effort once more. Thank you. Wait, oh. I thought it was going to be Spirit there. Alright. Well, GG, sir. I'm feeling it. We're getting closer. Still a little slow, but it's working. It is working today. Sadly, heroes are not as working as much, but we know they can. If I do that, I gotta take something out, though. I don't know if it's smart to have... Well, I mean, the spell traps are good. Starting to feel that rhythm. I agree. Gonna do a team duel. Let's get one more single, then we'll do team duels. You know, if everyone's like willing to, of course. We gotta get Spicy one more singles, and then I think that'll be good to... How many people we got? Spicy, Jank, Lag, Slayer, and myself. We're one away from 3v3. 2v3 will work, though. Well, 7880 was in here, right? Yeah, he was in here earlier. He's still here. Alright. One button. I just want to see if the Morganite engine is another answer. Thank you, sir. Alright. You just threw rock. Clearly you're not going to throw paper. You thought I was going to throw rock again, didn't you? No, not this time. When I actually pay attention to the rock, paper, scissors, something happens. Alright. Lower the load. Get Ether Barrel. We'll summon out Ether Barrel. I mean, normally I'm pretty shit at rock, paper, scissors, not gonna lie. Normally pretty garbo. But that time I was paying attention. Activate Dragoids in the Pendulum Zone thing. Set one card. This is why we need both the secrets and the Primite engine, because I need more draw power. Draw power good. What the balls was that? Wait a minute. What was this? Oh, it's Cyframes. Oh. Now, Faith, you are aware I know the weakness of these, right? I have always known the weakness. If I special or normal summon, bad things happen. That's true. Because unless you got the Cyframe that specifically stops attacking, I know all I need to do is dumb the duel down, set, flip, summon, and attack. That's the weakness. Just do nothing. And then Cyframes do a lot less. And I could play my other Pendulum Scale, but I'm not going to. Metaverse. Now, if I do anything at all, synchros will happen. Now we flip summon. That dude don't activate on flip summons. I remember, because I used to have such a hard time with mother flipping Cyframes. Torrential Tribute. The bane of players since 2000 and something. What year did Torrential Tribute? (2003). That's when Torrential Tribute was first printed. Battle phase. Attack. I have grown wise to the Psy-frame ways. I know how to prevent them. Someone stopped Spicy from ditching another copy of Overload, then banishing it to get... I think it was it Beta? I'm trying to remember which Psy-frame did Attack Nagat. It's this guy, yeah. It is Beta. I have a weird... I think I mentioned this like years and years ago to someone I was dueling against Psy-frames. Might have been Spicy, might have been somebody else. But yeah, like you gotta run Beta because like the biggest weakness of Psy-frames is your opponent just doing nothing. If I special summon, bad things will happen. No, they were not running Beta at the time. Hello, Levi. Evening. Hello. You caught me and Spicy in an epic duel between empowered warriors and Psy-frames. Ouchie. Okay. Had this itching to play Empowered Warriors after many years, so that's what we're doing. Also played Adamancipator, which was fun as well. Let's see here. Target specials on a monster, opponent controls, doing things and stuff and things. Alright. We shall see, because now you have a monster. Now my boy's gonna be in defense mode, so Zeta doesn't do much. And I can summon Bagusk. Let's see here. I need a normie in the grave. I need a normie in the grave bad. Level 10... No, Lambda. Of course, it's gonna be Lambda. Does this make your monster bigger? No. Does this make himself bigger? No. This is just the guy that lets you use your effects even when he's like... From this card to the extra deck, we do add the target to your hand. Who did you add? Is it Beta? Yes. Okay. Okay. Not ideal, but it's what it is. Stand by, get Ether Barrel. I have what the ancients would call an idea. Back in the day, they had these things called like, no! Ether Barrel! Field Spell can make Lambda bigger? Ah, yes it does. I must be cautious of this. Oh wow. I have the Spell Trap one. Or the Spell one. Excellent. Alright, that's good to know. I can play spells, no downside. Alright, let me think about this. Activate Lordly Load. Get Kanan the Swords Mistress. Boop. Yeah, this deck really does remind me of Beaver Warrior Turbo. But somehow less consistent. Weird how that works. Anyway, I forgot about Alpha, because I'm dumb. Set this card, add a side frame, deck to the hand except for stealth. Yep. Get out. Alpha, Driver, add Delta that stops Trappy cards, Circuit activates. That's cool. Synchro Summon. Hey, Delta was the trap one, or is this the spell one? No, this is the spell one. Cool beans. But do you have the trap one? That do be the question. Do we having that one? Maybe. Alright, let's see. So you have a single... Go for Ether Barrel. Because I'm dumb and I didn't put Baguska in attack mode yet. But then again, maybe that was part of the plan. Possibly. Get back Drill Beam. And we exceed Shaman. And this dude. Part 2. I'm playing Power Wars with Ignites. That deck made it to the 100 days a few years ago. Oh, did it? I should look. I forgot about that one. I remember the original one with Link Cross and stuff. I don't remember the Ignite variant. I'll have to look at that just to see if I'm forgetting something. Thank you for reminding me of that, Levi. I had completely forgotten. That? No, there's no once per turn on this at all. I might be in trouble now. See, this is what happens when you try to play against Cyframe. I should have just sat there with Bagusk. Zeta. Ouchie. Lambda. That was back in Master Rule 4. Let's see. Thinking about this, yeah, thinking. Lincoln. If it was like 4 years ago, 4 or 5, that would definitely be Master Rule 4-ish. I hope. Unless I'm that old. Oh. I don't remember which deck that was. Alright, we got more side frames. Thankfully, I can't be beaten over at the moment, although I think another Zeta is coming about. No. I think, therefore, I am exactly. Also, I think... Wait. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Never mind. Aha! You fell for my trap spicy. I couldn't even use that guy's effect. Couldn't even use it. Alright. Activate. Oh, fuck. Did I just imperm column on myself? That's fine. I didn't even need that effect. I just needed Time Terror Morganite. It's fine, because it's not important. If it was important, that would have been awful. Thankfully, it was not important. Now I can play my Time Terror Morganite. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. Man, I'm getting a whole bunch of cards back in a minute once they all come back thanks to Zeta's effect. Zeta. Abnormies in the grave now, so we're good. This does something in the end phase. Gets you another side frame card. Cool. Multi-threader. What does this one do again? I don't even remember. Typhoon card would be destroyed. Discard this card instead of a tuner summoned. Summon this card, banish it, leaves the field. Cool beans. Yep. Our Pot 2 comes back. Zeus comes back. At least one of them is bigger than Zeta. Okay. Lambda. Bow, 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 bow. Let's see. Gain attack of the discard monster's attack. Okay, so you're going up to 5,000. Ah! Timing! I was trying to make it smaller. Have its current attack and defense. Yeah, that didn't work. Hard to say, boys and girls, that didn't work at all. I mean, we lowered the damage a little bit, but not by much. What do we got? Masquerena now. Okay. And the Zetas are gonna get back whoever at this point. Oh, balls. That's not good. Now you're gonna get back all the Betas and the Zetas and the... I should have just stuck to setting and attacking. A grind game. I mean, if I could somehow get First of the Dragons going, I could still do something, damn it. But I'd have to get that going first. What's in my graveyard? Activate Time Terror Morgonaut's effect in the graveyard. Now... yeah. Now, yeah. That's what I'm gonna say. Now, yeah. Go ahead and get Primarch Fusion. And we're gonna activate Lord and Load. Neo's Magical Swordsman. To the board. Hey, right, Alpha's still a thing. Alpha? Aye, 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 indeed. Yep. And we'll get you that dude. That'll get you that dude. Lambda. If ever a crutch existed for a deck, it's you. Allowing Spicy to do all this stuff multiple times a turn. Okay, thankfully Zeta can't do anything at the moment because I have nothing special summoned. That do be the case. Anyway. I guess the real question is what this face down card is, but I don't really have time to... Has Omega dropped? No. No, of all the side frames, we have yet to see Omega. Omega has been a no-go show. Is Delta. These have the negating of... I have not seen the Trap Stopper yet. Although we are finally seeing Omega. Omega! Yep, there he is. Oh, for fuck's sake, you had another one of these things? Right, now I'm doomed. Well, boys, I'm pretty much boned. Especially if that was imperm this whole time, which thankfully it was not. But I was realizing that these had... Well, I guess they wouldn't have once per turn effects if you think about it. Considering that the original playstyle wasn't built around them being played more than once per turn. Which means I'm in trouble. Now we have Berserker of Motherflippin' Tenyies. Which is bad news bears for me. If I have anything left that can stop this nonsense. I can reset Drill Beam. Pretty nifty, I guess. Oh. Alright, this got negated. I just remembered that you had the thing that protects that, but you know, I got rid of something, damn it. Alright, with that being said, please don't tell me you have another alpha. No, you have Zeta. I'm dumb, I forgot about Zeta being a thing. This dude's going too long. Curse you, Cyframes! I forgot how annoying you can be. Alright, well, I'm dead right here, aren't I? Well, maybe, possibly, probably. If I could have just kept this duel to a set summon, set and flip, it all would have worked out for me. But it didn't. Because I didn't. Think, what could I have done to stop this? I'm thinking here. What? Oh, right, Utopia's effect. If I had gone off to the back row, that would have been better. GG Splash. Curse it, Cyframes. Now, I got over my hatred of Cyframes a long time ago. I did. Yeah, for the first time in like forever, we actually got to see Utopia's self-destruct effect, which a lot of people forget about. I don't think this doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form. Alright, well, it needs a little bit more tinkering, but let's go ahead and get that tag duel in. Levi, if you'd like, would you like to join the tag duel? If so, I'll make it a 3v3. Got Spicy, Jank, Flag, myself, player. You would like to join? Understandable. It's been a long time since I've seen anyone play Cyframes because they're just, I don't know. It's one of those decks that just kind of falls out of favor after a while. Birch. Surprisingly enough. Waiting to see if Levi would like to join. Let's see. Oh, he's still on vacation, my bad. Okay, we'll go with 2v3 then. Alright. Gentlemen, bring your somethings. Bring anything that will work with other decks that's not, like, too insane, I guess. I don't know, really, you can just bring whatever you want. I don't really care. Everything's fine with me. I'm just gonna real quick, like, if I can find that last version of... Holy shit, 1022 subscribers. People still like me despite the slowed down content? People like me, man. I didn't think it was possible. Use anime cards. Okay, Levi, thanks for stopping by. Have a good, enjoy the rest of your vacation. Let's keep off the anime tonight since we've already started up the thing. Remind me next time we'll do the anime stuff again. I know sometimes people like to do that. Let's see, what was it? It was Empowered Warrior and... Shit, what were they called again? Ignites. I low-key remember. Powered Ignites. 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 5, Episode 18. Normally, I don't watch my own videos, but I need to know what this looked like. Also, we ready? Yeah. I'll check that in a minute. I forgot to change the light points. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. We got. It's been a night. It's been a day and a night. Let's reset real quick. We'll allow the anime stuff, I guess. We'll try to keep the same teams. My bad. My bad. My bad. Oh, looking like an awesome matchup, too. Okay. My bad. Okay. Let's go... Well, since it's 2v3, we'll call it 20k. And... we'll just say anything goes. I forget what the actual thing was. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You can bring your anime cards now if you want. Okay, let's see here. The original build. This is from 4 years ago, so his old was still legal. That doesn't work. Basically, the only difference is this deck had, like, pendulum switch and stuff. Okay. Curious. Okay. Oh, yes, definitely attempt number uno. 100%. Alright. Let's get into it. Alright. Slayer, let me know, are you using hand traps and stuff? I know that you don't want to do that into the chat, but I am playing the Morganite line. I just want to know if I can play it or not. Oh, what the heck? Oh! I think my connection died there. Damn it, I had a good hand. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Just give it another shot. Don't you love it when EDO Pro has to connect? I'm starting to think my computer has some issue. Because this has also happened in Dying Light. Gotta try my hardest to... It's hard because the place I know that cleans computers for bugs and junk is that he's been messing with the Wi-Fi. If I gotta get my computer clean, the problem is only going to be that it'll take a couple days to do. But if I take it next Wednesday, then I can't stream. It'll have to be a little while, but eventually I can get it clean. That one. Musume with cars. I can imagine that happening. Actually, I'm surprised that hasn't already happened. Not gonna lie. You would think that would have happened by now. And my original build was just freaking empowered. I wish I could show you. Like, Ignite. If you're curious what Ignite Empowered Warrior looks like, it's basically exactly what you'd think. A lot of Ignites, a lot of Empowered Warriors and stuff, a lot of generic Pendulum support. Volcanic Trooper. Yep. I know how powerful that is. I'll never forget when we deleted all my Master Duel decks. Volcanics was one of the few that survived. Sorry, Spicy. I know how powerful that is. I can't allow it. Playing on team, man. I gotta do this. Oh, shit. Freaking Blaze Accelerator. Foolish into, I assume... Rimfire. Okay. Alright. You're still gonna get something going here. You got me a little something. I'm always something. Oh, right. I forgot you could do that. Well, that's not good. Oh. I wish this worked with the destroy by card effects, but it doesn't. Damn it. The one thing it doesn't do. Alright. Player, it's all up to you. I wish I could have given you more, but what I got. Now, what do we got? Volcanic shells. I mean, you got another desperate summoning volcanic shell. And Hita. Oh shit, I got a fire monster, don't I? It's really no. I mentioned this in my Eventile video, which I still gotta get out, I know. But there's this annoying restriction on like the first Eventile monster that is kind of like with Red Sparrow, where you can't like creature swap it to your opponent and then beat over it and then like get a bonus off of it. And I look at Summoner, I'm like, dang it, it could have been something great. Summon a fire from the grave, being rim fire, dang. Well, Luck Slayer's got some big old pendulums or something. What the f*** is this? Oh. That's pretty beefy. Ah, interesting. Now, this card is like, wow. I'm not gonna say what it is, but wow. That stuff. That's right. Levi might not be able to join us for duels, but he's gonna join us in spirit. We also have this crazy primordial goddess thing, which is the most beautiful art in the world, although the stars going through her hat are a little distracting. But it's pretty beefy. Anything becomes super poly, essentially. Anything can be like, you cannot respond to it. Okay. What have we got going for us? Crowley, the First Prophecy. Oh yeah, yeah. Promethean has to be in the graveyard, right? Yeah. Alright, so until then, that doesn't do much. Alright, what do we got going for us? Spellbook of Judgment, Spellbook of the Grand Circle. Oh boy. I guess you must have... Oh yeah, that's Chandler, that's Bizet. Okay. Fascinating. So, the Chandlers... Oh yeah, they do count as Charmers, don't they? Interesting. Although... Where's Win? There's no Win here. Got the win. Let's see. Free spell, blah blah blah. Full Firefire spellcaster can be summoned without tribute. Cool. Alright, Slayer. Drop a train on him. Excellent. Possess partnership. I'm very interested in the Spire of the Primordial Goddess card, though. It helps free up so many decks if you have this. Your opponent can't just hand trap things. Yeah, I know. Pretty cool. I have boo boo. Alright, what we got? We got one more effect off of this, I think. Or not. Maybe it happened. Let's see. 4 Charmers in Profusion. 2 monsters, same attribute with different types. Summon them both. This card can't be using other stuff. Okay. Okay. Author and area on the board. Charmer and Profusion big. Oh dear, was it advance this card, target a monster you control, change its battle position. What? Ah, just in case of Mirror Force. See. Smart move. Always gotta be cautious there. Oh, there he is. His Emperor. Alright. Man, whatever Spellbook of Judgment does on the end phase, I don't remember what that card does. Let's see. Oh, during the end phase, at spellbooks, of the number of spell cards activated after this card's resolution. Summon a spell. Oh wow. No wonder that card was banned or whatever a long time ago. I think it was banned. It was the other spellbook card. Alrighty. Let's see what Jank's got cooking. Will it be the 3rd triumvirate of the heroes, or will it be something else? Okay. After this, I gotta finish editing my top 10 video. Forgetful as I was making that one, to forget stuff. Yeah, I'm just looking at the thumbnail for Empowered Ignites. It looks... Oh, Cyberdurgans. Oh boy. I don't know if they can OTK through 17,000 life points, but if any deck could, they're one of them. We got Cyber Dragon Dre making everybody level 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. Polymerization, huh? We'll see. I'm trying to remember what I even had in my hand at the time. Oh boy. Oh, that might be too early. Find out. Everybody counts the Cyber Dragon, right? Or at least that Dre does. Rampage Dragon. Oh boy. Other than Tuesday was refused material. No, my back row. I loved my back row. I needed it for things, bro. Dang, I'm gonna need a top deck and a half. Good thing I play an extra deck, that's all I'm gonna say. Alright, what's going on? Get Cyber Laser Drag. I love Jank's deck. This man, he will run the craziest things, and somehow, it doesn't always, but somehow he can make them work. Cyberlaser Dragon. I'm pretty sure it's easier to summon than like Barrier Dragon, but I could be mistaken. I don't remember. Currently 2 different, no, 3. Problem is, now we have to deal with that guy. Yeah. Jank ain't messing around no more. Oh, what's it doing? Oh no, it's summoning Beer, making Cyber Dragon specifically get bigger. Thankfully, it does not work on Nova, and I don't think it works on Infinitude either. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. Well, this is bad. Bad news bears. Let's see here. iPhone. I'll try. Hey, Jack, how is that going to stop this? Silly bee. You silly man. Alright, so remind me how the rest of this works. Can you play 9 with the can I arm more special summon? Dang. Oh, was that another connection loss? Damn it. Oh. Okay, we got time to try one more time. Damn it. I hate when everyone wants to duel with a bunch of people on Edo Pro. It does this. Can't stay for another do a 2v2? Okay. Sorry about that, Spicy. Alright, guys, we're doing a 2v2 now. Let's get it done. Thank you for joining us, Spicy. Thanks for kicking my butt. The dang side frames of yours. Good. Good stuff. Alright. One more attempt. 2v2. What am I gonna say? Oh, there it is. Yeah, mine's lagging now. Great. There's something wrong with my EDO Pro. I don't know. Point is, I should have lowered the light points, but it's all good. It's fine. Alright. Frick. This opening hand's balls. Balls, I tell you. Complete dong water. Especially now that we know the Jank's packing Cyber Dragons. This is bad hand and a half. I'm sorry, Flair. I did not open well, and we are boned. I don't think I need Terra Tiger anymore. That at least I know now I don't need this card. I don't think this card helps too much. Okay. Add some tuners. Then I gotta add synchros. What? Oh. Well, I guess what synchros work with normal monsters is the question. Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. one. Okay. Just checking. Nothing's. I'm not trying to not pay attention so much as I've seen Cyber Dragon. I'm a little out of it. Oh, good evening, anime all off. Good evening. You joined towards the end of the stream, sadly, but we're here. We're having our traditional 2v2 that we try to have at the end of every stream. As you can see, it's the matchup of Empowered Warriors, Cyber Dragons. My boy Slayer rocking the... what you call him? He's got the... Dang. You got the Shoe Dang archetype. What do you call him? Charmers, that was it. Don't know what Lag's packing yet, but he's packing something. And I've got my dudes, and you know what? I'm gonna summon Kanan the Swords Mistress. Thank you. This is my squid hat. I have many hats, but this is one of the more well-known ones. Happens to be the hat that was just the most available tonight. I usually switch between. I also have my goofy little gremlin hat, but that's beside the point. And I got Kanan the Swords Mistress out. That's cool. Alright. Slayer's got it's spell books more than charmers, but there's just charmers in it. Spellbook of Judgment already in play. Oh, hot damn. Pretty good. Unfortunately, that will not add you a card there. Playing Dueling Book? No, I haven't played on Dueling Book in a long time. I'm mostly Edo Pro and a little bit of Master Duel. When I grind up enough gems to bother doing that. I typically only do Master Duel when I have at least enough gems to pull a pack or two. Funny story, last time we did Master Duel stream, my cohort, who is another channel boy, another host, you could say, he spent all 9,000 gems. He barely managed to make one Craft deck. Didn't have the best of luck. Alright, what do we got? Grand Spiritual Ichirin. Alright, things are looking good. Gotta get over that Seeger. Sadly, links can't be flipped. What is your main competitive deck? I'm not really competitive, to be honest. I am a straightforward, casual / janky duelist. I typically switch my decks faster than I switch hats. I'll play whatever there is under the sun more often than not. Although, typically speaking, I don't look at like brand new stuff like right away. I like to let it simmer first. I honestly prefer to like look at old stuff more than anything else. More interesting, at least in my opinion. I keep talking about like the evil tile deck video review thing I gotta make, which is giving me ideas for doing evil tiles. Ironically, I think it could work in the modern day if you do a little silly something with it. Let's see what we got going first. Crowley, the first Professor, doing his thing. This is going to turn into another 3-hour stream. Normally, I only stream for like 2. I'm not like a streamer. Lord, imagine if I made money off my freaking what I do. I was a streamer. I'd have like 10-hour streams of playing Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. That's a Memphis from another timeline. That's Memphis from the timeline where he actually got like super successful and stuff. I'll say I'm not grateful for what I got. I asked for 1,000 subs, and dang it, I went that and beyond. I made it there and beyond, boys. All thanks to you guys. I'm not getting emotional. I'm just like getting stuffy. What do we got going for us now? Blinky into Celine the Queen. Ooh. How many counters? We got 7 counters. Ow, ow. Summon a spellcaster into the zone. In defense mode, so it can't be a link. Dang it, if I had known, I shouldn't have summoned Kanan. I think I might have had to have summoned Kanan, but I could have. Maybe I should have tried to summon the Spirit of the Mountain. For the memes, man, the memes. 4 Charmers in Perfusion. Yep, bringing back 2 dudes. The problem being, I don't know what the timing's going to be with Dragodes. He might work with Seeger. That would be best. Find out, bruh. Yeah, this is gonna go. Oh, right, Ichirin. That's right. Work on defense? It does work on defense. Oh, yeah. See, Empowered Warriors, he's helping. I guess Sparrow did have to be a warrior. That's the tricky thing about it. Every time with this man, he always has that dang rock. What's the stream? My stream schedule is pretty much tied to my work schedule. It will change habitually. I will typically make a post on that on the YouTube. And I typically start roughly around 7 Eastern time. 7 p.m. I should say. That's just like the time that works best for me. Not the ideal time for some folk. I know, because some of my folks are like over in Europe, so there's like a 5-hour difference there. But yeah, typically around 7 p.m. Eastern is when I start most of my streams, and they're usually like all during the weekdays, because I got full-time work, which kind of sucks. But you know, I'm not wealthy enough to not be. Let's put it that way. Win the Wind Charmer. Be back. Alright, now we finally get to see what Lag was playing. We didn't get to see this because last time the games crashed. Lag also has a very big deck. It's the Battle of the Big Deck Boys. My work. Alright, that's getting more pertinent. I'm just going to say I work retail. I'm going to give too many details here. Just thankless retail work. It ain't much, but it's an honest day's work. Would it have been cool to have this as my job? Absolutely. That work out for me? Nope. Then again, would I be happy with my job being Yugi? I don't know. Then he turned into Hard Leg. I don't think that man's happy. I could be wrong, but I don't think he is. No, not win. Yeah. Unpossessed. Charmers cannot be bested in battle. What does this do? This does a lot of stuff. Cool beans. Alright, my turn. My turn. Alright, what do we got going for us? That does that. That. Play Charmers too. Charmers are a cool bunch. They've had a lot of... they got a lot of support themselves, and just, like, they work with any spellcaster. Invoked and Dogmatica, my personal favorites. Alright. Let's go for it. We need to do as much damage as humanly possible. Damage. Hopefully more damage. There's this needle sunfish. What? Dude, that's crazy. Needle sunfish. I have not seen that card in, like, forever. Thinking. Okay. Good or bad idea, I don't know. Ugh. My eyes are starting to get all itchy. So you know that I'm not like a big streamer. I got a cap of about 2-3 hours, because otherwise my brain will turn to mush. And my eyeballs will melt. What do we got? Yeah, I would say we don't yet know what Vag's playing. I'm very curious as to what it is, but I would definitely say that Cyber Dragon running jank is the biggest threat here. For subscription to my channel. If you're talking about monetary wise, no. Everything's free here. I believe YouTube, well, I understand that some people make their job and they're living off YouTube. That's whatever. I'm not big enough to do that, and I have no interest in doing it. I prefer to earn my money like through back-breaking labor. I don't know if I prefer it, I guess it's just I'm more used to it. Because I'm a bit of a loon. Yeah, if you'd like to sub, that's totally up to you, and that'd be awesome if you'd like to. All good. Alright, so does this work on... Does that not work on the token? Oh, wait, I guess... Wait, can you not attach the token? I don't think you can. It's a token. It can't be attached as an Xyz material. Oh, thank you, Mr. Anime. Oh, appreciate it, man. We're getting, like, people joining tonight. I don't know what it is. With my new schedule, like, this week has been very slow for making anything. Content is a common... Got my top 10 supporting archetypes video almost done. Although the audio doesn't sound great, because audio has always been my enemy. Definitely gotta get that Machina deck finished up. Gotta finish the stream soon, because I got a dog to let out. You know, he had a good walk before we started. Don't ever get me wrong on that. I will always put my dog first. No offense to you guys. But, you know, he's my buddy. Alright, what do we got going for us? Alright, almost done. Let's finish up strong. Almost. Appreciate. Yeah, I feel like any big streamer, small streamer, really the person that matters the most. And I say that even though there's plenty of like big streamers that are awesome people. There's also big streamers that are not. Same with small streamers. It's really just a matter of like giving everyone a shot. You know? Just give everybody a chance. Finish you, dragon. What is it doing? Flipping. People, no. Summon area. Alright. Well, see, that is a good point. Is that when you have a small stream, you can read each and every comment and interact with everybody. Like, imagine if I had like 1,000 people watching right now and everyone was commenting at the same time. I would not be able to see what anybody's talking about. I would have no idea what was going on. Everyone would be spamming emojis and things, and I would just be like, so lost. That would be rough. What's going on here? Cyber Infinity. Oh, mate. Oh, Jank is holding that Cyber Dragon Infinity. Holding it. Holding it hard, bro. Okay. I just hope my Empowered Warriors are doing as much as possible. Bell Book of Power. Yes. Bell Book of the Green Circle. Oh, yeah, 20,000. Well, yeah, it's tag duel. Originally, it was a 2v3, so we went like 20k. But then one of our boys had to leave, so we kept 2v2. I just didn't fix the light points. One of these days, we're going to have a 3v3 with everyone having 1 life point. No burn allowed. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Chama, 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 chama. Okay. When is he gonna go for it? We'll see. So Chalmers the Grand Circle. Am I mistaken? Did Jank already use Infinity? No. I'm alarmed that he has not done so. Very strange. Now, everything gets bounced. Alright. Those... Oh yeah, Awakening of the Possessed. Everyone's 69. 6,900 attack point token. Alright. And funny enough, even with that, I don't think that's enough for game. Is that enough for game? 8. No, not yet. The token! A bit of a creepy playmat. Oh, the background? Oh, this is from the Vendred video we did. That's Vendred Slayer. Yeah. Yeah, Vendred Slayer, and that's the Beast from Amnesia the Bunker. My other co-host is currently trying to stream himself, although we gotta figure out what the next stream of that's gonna be, because scheduling is now a little bit different. So, something. That's 3, 6, 10, 17, 19. I don't think that's game, but it's being very close. Of course, it depends on if Jank has something face down, which he definitely had. What the balls is this? Bubble Bringer. Oh, this is an anime card. Shoot up. There's a direct attack. Activate this card to negate the attack. Send this card to the grave. Wait. Is this like a permanent thing? There's no way this is permanent, right? Well, it's a continuous trap. Send this basic card to the graveyard. Target level 3 or lower water monster to the graveyard. Switch to damage. Okay, so it's like a... There's a one-time negate of an attack. Okay. Yeah, we allowed anime cards just for the fun of it, and lordy, if that was just like permanent, no attacking directly, well, that would have been a problem. With this anime rule, I should really bring out my old anime version of Karibos. That'll be hilarious. Oh, yeah. Alright, how many spells do we get in here, player? I'm guessing 3, maybe 2. 2 or 3 is my guess. Nope, it's 6. That's a lot of magic! A lot of magic. Oh, and Heath is here too. I was hoping it'd be awesome. Then we have all the girls back on the board. Either way. Alright. Like, if you're gonna do something crazy, now's the time to do it. You can use Bubble Bringer to bring back the Sunfish. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And it counts as 2 materials for an Exceed Summon. Which is neat. On the grave. Okay. A Karibo in my deck because it could be useful. Clearly not. Never discount a Karibo. Here on this channel, we stand the Karibo line forever. I'd bring out my Karibo plushie, but I misplaced it. Somehow. Alright, so what is it gonna be? The Anime Leviair. Oh. That's slightly problematic. Can only be beaten by number monsters. Thankfully, I have some of those. Oh. I can be helpful and stuff. I summon Neo, the magical swordsman. This or die. Completely understandable. I will do Rex Service here. I shall defeat Leviair with Utopia, just like in the anime. Go forth, Utopia, Rising Sun, Hope Slash, or whatever it's called. Sunfish will weaken somebody. Or not. Alright, gentlemen, I think that will probably be it, unless this last face down is something else. I think that's it. So GG to all. Alright. Of course, we didn't get to see the full scope of Lag's deck, but at least everyone got to do a little something. So GG to all. Thank you everybody for watching tonight's stream as always. If you enjoyed it, just leave a like. Lets me know that you enjoyed things, and I'm going to keep working on this deck. It needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Just a little bit. But the Adamancipators work phenomenally well. Might just need just a smidge, but everything's good. So yes, thanks for watching. I gotta get going because I gotta get George out. I'll catch you guys soon. Look forward to that top 10 coming out. And yes, I'll address the fact that I screwed up on it, but we'll get to that later. And looking forward to the Machina video, and then soon Adamance, Empowered, and whatever else we come up with. So till next time, stay safe and happy as always. Until then,